bank account for this purpose. Please make all requests in writing to Andy Renko, who'll be administering the money and deciding who gets what. Thanks. Bobby Hill.
Oh, yeah, submit it in writing. And if possible, crawl while making the request.
What's your problem, Lane?
Oh, nothing you can't handle.
Oh, then do something about it then, you know?
You can't try to buy.
All right, man, on a final happy note. Passing the sergeant's exam, this semi-annual go-around, in tandem, officers Lucille Bates and Joseph Coffey. All right, that's it. Let's roll. And hey! Let's be particularly careful out there. Hey, Luce, way to do, man.
Congratulations there, big girl. Hey, you have a good time last night, Bobby?
Not bad. A little busy.
Yeah, well, being a jerk is a full-time job.
Hey, this is not appropriate. Congratulations.
Ought to made a hell of a raise, huh, Carl? What'd you get, $4 or $5 a week?
Hey, you know, I don't have your expenses, because I don't buy my date.
I didn't pay for the date, Carl. I paid to show you for food.
Okay. Hey. Damn, man, stop it now.
That's sick, Bobby.
Take a walk, man.
Hey.
Take a walk.
Let me tell you something. I don't care how many lotteries you win. I wouldn't be you for the world.
We have a 911. Armed robbery in progress. See surplus store, corner Peebles Drive, North 24th Street.
So, Brillo, sorry we missed connections yesterday.
You have a parole officer yet?
Yeah, sure. We just had a meeting. Seems like an upright citizen.
Gang intervention is looking for a sit-down later this week.
My associates and I have been doing some sitting down of our own for Rillo. I mean, it's touch and go right now, but I believe we're coming to an understanding.
You and I have an understanding, Jesus. Let's not forget it.
Situation is looking good. You wanted peace. Me, I'm optimistic. Yo, officer.
Whoa, I'm getting to be a regular wake-up call, aren't I, Captain?
I just heard a story about you and Coffee.
Nothing to it. We're just good friends.
I'm taking you off the shift today.
Don't do that.
I just did. Look, Bobby, I'm a drunk. I can feel what kind of spin you're in. Go home. Lie in for 24 hours. Things will look different.
I need to work. It's the only time...
On the street, you're a mistake waiting to happen. I meant what I said the other day. You can't afford another one. Get yourself some help, Bobby. The nightmare can end, but you got to give it a chance.
Please don't. Just stay away from me.
I'm gonna have to take a sick day, Sarge.
All right, Andy. Feel better soon, huh?
I hope so. I hope so.
It doesn't matter. You're going to have to be the one.
No, I don't know what the guy was trying to prove.
Well, Bobby is very unhappy right now, so you're just going to have to ignore
Hey,
it.
everybody has reasons. Charlie Manson had an unhappy childhood.
Okay. Hey, you want to find out where we finished? Sarge, we'd like to know where we stand on the exam list.
Certainly, Lucy, most certainly. You're, here.
Third, 3.
Congratulations, sir. And Joseph, you finished...
23rd.
Oh.
I found it! Miss Bates! I found the knife! No, see here, I show you. I told you it was there. I went back to the first light. It was on the rain gutter across the street. J. Eldridge must have thrown it when he got out of the cab. But this is the one, blue handle, remember? Here, you take it. So we have him now, am I correct?
Well, is that the way you picked it up when you found it?
Yes, of course. I went back to Miss Davenport's office when I found it, but she wasn't there.
Yeah, it's 7:15. It's a little early, Kiki.
It's a wonderful morning.
So what time is your hearing?
11:30.
Okay, we'll take this to forensics.
Very good.
Yeah, if we can get a print off it now.
Yes.
What he's saying is maybe because the way you
Yes.
held it. Never mind. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Chief,
See you at 3 today, huh?
I'll need a rain check, Ray. This Fisk thing yesterday. How many pictures do you suppose those media flacks took yesterday, Frank, huh? High hundreds? See what they put on the front page?
Daniel's on the scene.
Look at the look on my puss.
A little uncomfortable.
The man is now positioned to blow me completely out of the water.
The overnights are extremely discouraging. There's a tremendous swing in the undecideds towards Fisk, erosion of the chief's support among liberals.
Fisk. Get some little cockroach holding a gun to his head, he ends up an urban messiah.
Give me a hint, Chief.
Fisk is about to move back into that apartment. The airtime could turn this into a rout. Now, that apartment is still a crime scene.
Police lines came down 2 hours ago.
I want him kept out of there. Put the lines back up. Get some more detailed forensics.
Lab unit finished at 9 o'clock last night. If those lines go back up, it'll be seen as deliberate obstruction.
Great. Let him back in. Then no doubt the Madonna will appear on the apartment wall. I'll reschedule, Ray. I'm just under the gun right now.
When?
When what?
When will you reschedule?
Soon, Ray, soon. Don't be a pain in the butt, will you, please? Look, we'll do it by the end of the week. I promise.
Sergeant Esterhouse. Well, hello, Fay. No, Henry, it's not time, is it? You're absolutely certain. At the very first contraction, you just sound that beeper and Henry will be there. If I were chained to the desk, I'd be there, too. Well, that's kind of you to say. Now just keep calm and smooth sailing all the way. Hello, Francis.
How is she?
Oh, she's fine, just checking in.
Thanks, Phil.
You with me?
I was on the phone.
What are you talking about?
Something I can help you with, sir?
The second time around. Catchy. When's your lecture start?
11 o'clock.
No problems addressing groups, I hope.
I don't know, sir. I never did it before.
This could be a brand new start for you, Belker. Community relations. A whole new future in the department.
Hey, Lester.
No, I had some.
What do you know?
I know I had.
Give me the buck.
Well, I wanted to get rid of it.
Crying out loud, here.
What's that for?
I paid for it. Go on, man.
Take it easy, my friend. You give yourself an ulcer.
Where's the game, Lester?
Hotel Lorraine, room 203. Wait. You gotta give this.
All right, thanks.
Ladies, You got a ticket for me, cousin?
I lost it.
Yeah, well, who sent you?
Sam Cook. Bobby?
Invite only.
Bobby, that's a friend. You guys a friend of mine in there, okay? Can I just go in and talk to him? Bobby, would you please tell this guy to let me come in there and talk to you for a minute? Go away, Rinko!
Still looking for six.
What are you staring at, man?
Look, your buddy's busy, cuz.
All right, I'm going to tell you something right now. You see this right here? I'm a police officer. I'm off duty at a precinct. And me and my buddy on out of here in 30 seconds. I'm going to bust this game. You got it?
Oh, man, come on.
Do I look like your cousin? Hey! 7 out, 9 away.
Are we gonna shoot or what?
New shooter coming.
We got no problem,
Ready to go?
officers. Why don't you go straight?
He's not with me, man.
I am too with him.
Look,
I want to
I'm already out of $3 grand, man.
Like to leave now?
if you don't get us shut down.
How about let's take a little
Come on, man.
New shooter coming out.
baby,
Play
come
the
on,
come,
let's go.
play the pad, play the field. Roll them and dole.
Talk.
No.
What do you mean, no? You said you want to talk, so I want to talk.
All right, man, I'm going to tell you something. You and me are going back to your crib. We're going to have a conversation. You come peaceful or otherwise.
What do you mean, otherwise? What makes you think you can make it stick?
Maybe I can.
Then will you leave me alone?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see after we talk.
What? What?
Okay, tell me what's happening, Robert, because I do not recognize you. You're turned into someone that I do not recognize anymore.
I tell you what's happening. I'm OD behind people on my case and sitting in judgment.
I'm not sitting in judgment on you.
What do you call it?
You're scaring me, man. I seen you gambling. I seen you out there messing around with those women the way you treated Joe Coffey this morning.
What's it to you? What's it to you?
You are my friend. I figure you got some kind of fever and I should just sit here with you while it goes by.
You should just leave me alone. Just let me do what I want to do.
Is that it?
That's it.
You seem like you're all chewed up.
It's my own situation.
It doesn't have to be. You and me are buddies.
Here's where a friend just walks away, Rinko. If you're my friend, Rinko, you'll just let me be.
What, so you can blow all the rest of the money in Olympic record time?
So what? You got yours twice.
Here.
Keep it.
You're a real high roller, Bobby. Looks like you're willing to gamble just about anything.
You made no threatening gesture whatsoever at Mr. Chibundi while you were seated in the back seat of his cab?
None of any kind.
You didn't menace him with a knife?
Nope.
In other words, Mr. Chibundi shot you utterly without provocation?
Uh-huh.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Anyone else, Miss D.A.?
No one, Your Honor.
You're excused, Mr. Eldridge. Counsel approach. Let's get rid of this one, people. That knife he brought in may be worthless, but the defendant has a clean record. He's a student. Even if we accept Mr. Eldridge's version, which I must say strains credibility somewhat.
He insists that the attack was unprovoked, Your Honor.
He also has a sheet of rob assaults, which jives with the defendant's version of the present incident. I see no more than a minor misdemeanor here. Talk to your client, Miss Davenport.
What kind of misdemeanor are we discussing?
What'll he take? How about unlawful discharge within the city limits?
That's a $27 fine, Your Honor.
Let me confer. Kiki, the judge will agree to let you off as a misdemeanor. That's a $27.
No.
No, listen to me.
No, what if immigration? What if the taxi board? No, I mustn't.
Miss Davenport.
Your Honor, can we get a brief recess?
It is not the intention of this court to coerce a plea from anyone. I gather the defendant prefers trial on the current charge.
I think if
Yes, I am innocent.
Hold for grand jury. Set a long date. Defendant remains free in his own recognizance. Next case. 203-51A, Kochberg.
Kiki, listen. You said you trusted that I was looking out for your best interest. Do you still believe that?
Yes, I know that you have.
What the judge was offering you was fair. It's preferable to a trial.
Oh, I see. I simply plead guilty.
If you're worried about immigration, the judge will write a letter. I will.
Miss Davenport, you understand with your understanding.
What does that mean?
I am very grateful for your efforts on my behalf. But Mr. Eldridge should tell the truth.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for that. Please think about it overnight. We can still change our plea.
Thank you, Miss Davenport. Thank you very much.
So you could either go from here to here or from here to here. All right, step 3, the gun. If the perpetrator is armed with a pistol or other firearm, the most important first response is to remain calm. Calm. Follow the perpetrator's demands quickly and efficiently. Do not do anything to upset him, especially if you suspect he may be on drugs.
You are telling us how to give them our money. We want to know how to stop them.
You have to let us handle the arrest.
2 days ago, I am robbed. I call the police. While I'm waiting for them to come in, the robber comes back and beats me up. By the time they come in, he's long gone. That's how much help the police,
Used to be that a cop walked the beat on my street. Now all they want to do is ride around.
don't have enough cops for that anymore.
What it is you don't care. You want to ride around in cars so you can sleep in the back.
Now that's not true.
I've been robbed 3 times by the same hoodlum. He knows the police will not do anything to stop him.
You think it's our fault?
Well, whose is it?
A bunch of politicians started playing football with this department. A bunch of bureaucrats would rather see us chained to desks than out on the street where we belong. And if you don't think I'm telling the truth, why the hell am I standing here talking to you when I should be out doing my job? Wait a minute, you think I want to do this?
Mick.
You think I enjoy feeling like a jerk?
Mick.
I'm talking to them!
No, that's enough now. Lieutenant Cayetano will finish.
Are there any questions?
I'm going nuts. I mean it. I'm climbing the walls here.
Mick.
Some suit comes along, kicks me out. Nobody backs me up.
That's not true.
14 years I put in don't count for dirt.
Look, I know it's...
I gotta get back on the street.
No! You'll get hanged.
Maybe I don't care anymore. Maybe it's not worth it.
I can't answer that, Mick. It's your career, not mine. But if I were you, I'd sit.
Say, man.
Second.
Reporting. Come on, baby. Come on. Easy, Easy. Hey, how you doing? Hey, look, I'm gonna have to do something here. Please accept the apology, huh? Now, please forgive me for the circumstances. I understand. Here somebody's a cop. You gotta look for a wire. It's okay. Can I go get some more dice? Absolutely. Let's go. Come on. Come down. Come down. Look, I'm gonna call you Joe, all right? That isn't your real name, is it? No. All right, so I'll just call you Joe. Now, look, anything you want, you just holler. Just let them know, all right? Yeah, thanks. Go get them now. Make 8 good passes, huh? Funny play.
Make some room, boys. Want to shoot him, sir?
Yeah, I'll put some down on the paper.
Got to place the bet first.
On the pass. Come on.
Here they come, here they roll. Watch them. Come on, baby. Come on.
Smoke a Java, Henry?
No, thanks.
Listen, about yesterday, sport. My apologies for whatever part I might have inadvertently played in causing harsh words between us.
Forget it.
Of course, I don't believe I was exclusively at fault.
I'm sure I was at fault too, Howard, you see, but right now you're on my B list for apologies. About to put a kid in Potter's Field has first call.
Young Royce. Oh. I don't see that you behaved other than responsibly, Henry.
You wouldn't? I'm just in a bad mood today. After I play Judas, it always takes me 24 hours to feel chipper again.
Excuse us, Valentine.
Councilman Fisk is here, Lieutenant.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Gentlemen,
Good morning, Councilman.
the situation seems to be well in hand here.
Well, all things considered, I'd say you don't look the worse for the wear yourself.
The wear is on the inside. I'm seeing some press in a few minutes. I thought I should check in with you first.
Where are you seeing him?
Oh,
In his apartment.
Give him a little photo opportunity before you move back in.
That's right.
Excuse me. Lieutenant Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yesterday I stopped counting the times you saved my life. You hustled me off to the hospital. I never got to thank you.
It's all right.
You and Hector clearly had some history together. I'm sure it was very, very difficult for you. When you get a chance, Henry, would you give me a call sometime? I'd like to talk to you about all this. Make some sense out of it.
Sure. Sometime.
The press is here, Ben.
Well, I'll see you later.
Aren't people going to question your motives, Councilman? We'll be back in here so quickly.
I assume that's what you're doing. Now, my feeling is, if what happened here yesterday puts the spotlight on me, better it should be on here.
You said you have a number of social programs that you're proposing.
You know, it's a funny thing. I came here as a visitor. Basically, I thought I could learn. But the sad truth is, it wasn't until I was trapped in here with a gun to my head that I had the slightest idea of what these people's lives are really like. Sure, I've got some ideas. I'd like to see an escort service for the older people, a milk program, a domestic arbitration service.
Mr. Fisk, aren't these programs some of the same demands made by the man who held you here hostage yesterday?
Yes, that's right. And I'm proud of it. Listen, Hector Ruiz was a casualty long before his brains were splattered against these walls yesterday. I'd hope these programs might memorialize his hopes for his community.
But, Mr. Fisk, isn't it a little more complicated than just what you thought?
It's not complicated. The only thing that's complicated is our inability to do anything about it. You want the words to explain why that kid died yesterday? Look around you. This is eloquent. A world that every day conspires to deprive the people who live here of their simple human dignity. Children growing up here. It's an exercise in terror. If the elevators don't get you, then maybe it'll be the rats that live in these hallways. They own the place. Look around. This hallway's a shooting gallery. You know what that is? What if you found your kid playing with the syringes he picked up in front of your door? We're a few floors up here. How would you feel if you found out that the grillwork on these windows hasn't been inspected? Fine.
Mayday! Mayday! Station under attack! All units moving from the perimeter! Station under attack! I repeat, respond!
All units, damn it! And Red talking, boy, this is no drop drill.
Copy. Got a niner on the way.
First 4 units use the south entry, follow up from the west, standard formations and hurry.
I have 43 and 46 on approach.
Oh, God.
Frank, we have to rope off the front steps. There must be a dozen press crews out there.
Well, tell Phil to just keep them out there, Daniels. We'll issue a statement as soon as he gets here.
All right. Guess it must have been pretty awful, huh, Lieutenant?
Oh, and oh my days, Leo. Shoot, as we opened the door, and there was Fisk. There was Fisk, and there was Fisk.
You believe Daniel's snatching victory at the jaws of death?
I guess he just lives his life right, huh?
Worst way to go I can think of.
Now, you ask me, the worst way would be to be eaten by a lion and have to sit there and watch while he chewed chunks of flesh out of your body.
That's bad, no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
but wait a minute. What if you're at home all alone and you choke on a sandwich, you see, and nobody's there to help you?
Imagine sliding down a banister. It turns out to be a gigantic razor blade, and he lands in a vat of iodine.
Can you imagine what must have been going on in his mind on the way down? I can't get that out of my head.
Bet he was thinking about food.
What?
Food? He knew he'd never eat again.
You shut up. You just shut up about it.
Can I talk to you for a second?
So talk.
So ever since we got word on the sergeant's exam, you've been acting like a 4-year-old.
And?
And cut it out.
Do you know how many people are gonna have to get promoted or croak ahead of me?
How hard did you study?
What?
How hard did you study? I worked my butt off to pass the exam. How hard?
I studied.
You studied already. You studied fun with twins. That's what you studied.
Wait a minute.
You know something? You are a great guy, Joe. You're my partner and I love you. But I'm tired. You're getting along on this sweet smiling muscle stuff. And now you're feeling sorry for yourself and you're doing a number on me and I got no patience for that.
Hold on a minute.
No sympathy, Joseph. I offered to study with you. How many times? 3, 4 times. You turned me down. Just knock it off, that's all. I know you're mad at Bobby Hill. Just don't take it out on me. That's it.
Feel like I've been suffocating. Can't get in the air.
Feel any better?
Been angry with you, Frank.
I know.
Gangs, election. Felt like he climbed into a shell and made everybody's choices for him.
I don't disagree with you, Henry. But I'd ask you to understand that every boss I have has had his hands on the wheels, and well, it's not easy to. I probably overreacted, and I haven't delegated.
And it's cost us.
No argument.
So I've got a grievance. I mean, I've been nursing this like a sick flower. I don't know what's the matter with me. I feel like hell.
It occurs to me, Henry, that a man with your kind of strong family feeling, separated from Rachel and Josh, and trying to help Faye get ready for a baby. I mean, it might not be the easiest thing in the world.
It's the only thing I enjoy.
I understand, but it might, it might open up.
How empty my life is.
What a tough time you're in.
It's 2 years, Frank. Think that still qualifies as a phase?
Henry.
Uh-huh.
I really hope things get better.
Thanks.
Uh-huh, sure. I will.
I'm going to be straight with you, Frank. To be the beneficiary of this kind of misfortune is a dreadful stroke.
Agreed.
This precinct is the center of the universe for the next few days. Anything we can do for his family, anything at all I can do for you.
I want a meeting with you and Mahoney.
Aye. Sure we can find a time.
I want him off my back today.
All right, Frank. The office will contact him, and we'll meet back here at, say, 5 o'clock. How's that?
That's fine.
Good. Well, I've got to give my statement. You know, you wake up on a day like this. You've got a schedule, events strung out in front of you. We're never promised tomorrow, my friend. Well, I guess I'd better get out there and squelch the rumors my guys had anything to do with loosening those bolts. That's a joke, Frank.
706, 7 out, line away.
Unbelievable. The guy busted me on every roll.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to lose, pal.
Just seems like a talent you got, that's all.
Hey,
you know?
how's it
going?
How's it going?
Hmm?
Take the break. Let them turn around. Come on. You want a meal or something? Want some company?
Hmm? If I wanted, could I get some credit?
Sure. We'll set you up with a line.
Get the money. The bank's just closed.
No problem. We'll set you up with a line. Let me get your real name, a couple of references. How's that?
Yeah, okay.
All right, so you give me your real name.
Look, I'll get you the money as soon as the bank opens.
You see, I'm sure you're good for it. But you gotta give me your name.
Just let me play. I'll pay you back.
You gotta give me your name. Well, what's the problem?
No, sir. No, sir. No!
I'm working on the floor. My left,
I got tired of squatting out in the hall, so I picked the lock.
I'm pretty sure I was gonna come home.
I had a hunch. So how'd it go?
It went.
All of it.
$30,000 left. I'm gonna pay a year's mortgage in St. Louis on my mother's house, and then I'm gonna buy a car.
One day at a time, man. What can you do? Bobby, let me help you. I can help you.
Man, I got to handle this myself, cowboy.
No one can.
I gotta try. Ever since I won this money, I've had dreams. I had nightmares where I blow up. I'm gonna explode. I always promised myself that I would accept my responsibilities and never wanted for anything I couldn't have. I hated my daddy, was a loose man. He never cared about anyone. But I like people. I like you, and
I like you too.
I didn't want to be loose, and but it seems that I always have to hold myself so tight, and it just seems a loose man's cruel in my mind, and if I want to be good, I gotta be careful, and if I want to be good.
I don't quite follow you.
A man with money and freedom is loose in my mind, and I hate.
You don't have to be loose.
I don't want to be cruel.
I know you don't. I have to be.
Here, this is yours.
I don't need that.
Keep it. From a friend.
Well, that's pretty loose, Robert. But I don't think it's so cruel.
I don't know, man. I just tell you, it was like a monster was loose.
Hey, Officer Coffee.
What do you want?
I'm a little upset, Joe. The girls tell me you're supposed to see them again tonight.
We had a conversation. Unless, of course, Bobby Hill makes a bid.
Hey, maybe your friend was a little vulgar, but he had the right idea.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking groceries, I'm talking rent, I'm talking wardrobe and makeup and dry cleaning. I'm talking a personal financial relationship, Joe, because these girls have their careers to think about.
And let me tell you something. If I want to see him, I'm going to see him.
No. You want to see them, you're going to see me.
Yeah, right.
Believe it, pal.
Do they know you're doing this?
I got no secrets from these girls.
You know, they like me.
They are actresses, my friend. Hearts of gold they don't need. If you don't want to help us out, fine. We'll part as friends.
Little pimp.
It was a dream you had one night, Joe. How many guys can say that? You stay clear now. Thanks for everything.
Hey! Coffee!
Damn.
Disturbance at 116th and Decker Avenue. Man with a weapon.
Joe. Little hammer. Kid's got a swing. He could make the majors in about 30 years.
He's over there. Poor kid's freaked out.
I tell him, please to say the truth. I'm very nice to him. I don't want to start the fighting. I tell him to say it.
All right, look, Kiki, you're going to have to come with us, all right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
At approximately 2:45 this afternoon, I went to the apartment of Jane Eldridge to make Mr. Eldridge say of using a knife and attempting to rob my cab. And this had been all my reason for attempting to defend myself. Mr. Eldridge gave no care of my request or my immigration situation if he refused to come with the truth. And losing my means of support, I asked him on every ground. And what I regret, I assaulted him with my fists and with the hammer of his apartment, which he had thrown at me. I struck him in the eye.
Did he get Miranda?
At the scene.
Should I continue? And he staggered and went down.
In your zeal to protect me, Dennis, which needless to say I deeply appreciate, I think you may have put a few noses out of joint up here.
He has 3 of my men up on charges.
Now, Frank Furillo has a unique situation up here. The Hill is a precinct with unique problems. It takes a particular kind of personality, not just in a captain, but in the men under his command. With regard to the disciplinary actions you've initiated against Detectives LaRue in Washington,
Sergeant Belker,
and Sergeant Belker, I think that everyone's best interest would be served if those charges fell between the cracks. No problem here. As well as the insubordination charges against the captain himself. Right into the shredder. I'm delighted. For your part, Frank, Deputy Chief Mahoney is a fact of your life. He's your superior. And if the fates are kind to Fletcher Daniels, he may just be a little more superior in a few weeks. You'd best learn to live with him. You might even try to learn from him. Well, did anyone send out for a peace pipe? Then this will have to do.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Chief, the telegram is on the phone. They'd like a statement.
Thank you. Now, if you fellas will let me get out of here. How the hell do you keep from seeming ghoulish in a situation like this? It's just tragic.
We all square, Frank? Seems to be for now.
Of course, if I do become chief, if the fates are kind. You know, everyone has their own style and standards, Frank. I'd expect you to come up to mine.
I'm a little busy right now, Dennis.
I guess I'd insist on it.
Would you leave it open?
What? Every time I send something to knock me down, I share the pain of this entire city. Today we have lost a champion.
I'll call you back later.
Charges have been dropped.
Yeah. Ben was mine.
Thank you. If you see J.D. O'Neill before I do, tell them their reprimands have been taken out of their jackets.
Captain, I know I put you out on this. In the future, I'm going to try
What?
What? Well, they say that if Chief Daniels wins the election, Mahoney's going to be the new chief.
Mick, look, you still have to be your own kind of cop. You have to follow your own instincts.
I mean, I'm the one out on the street, Captain. I got it.
I need Belker out there.
Well, you got him.
Francis, we have a homicide. It appears gang-related.
Homicide.
Chief.
Gang-related. Frank, you take care of this personally. You sit on it. I will not have this day ruined. Any more than it has been by Ben's tragedy. Forgive me. Of course.
Francis, 104th and State.
Meg?
Captain? Homicide. Joe,
Could I talk to you for a minute? No excuse for last night. No excuse for what I did.
Yeah, you got that right.
I'm sorry.
What was going on?
I had a little visit from Mr. Hyde.
Was Dr. Hill back with us or what?
Just checked in.
Well, you tell Mr. Hyde if he shows his face again, I'm gonna clean his class.
You got it.
They stripped his colors, Frank, but he's a blood. Murdered about an hour ago at another location. Dumped here.
Excuse me.
So they're standing across the street?
Yeah, I saw him. It's his headquarters.
I am appalled, Frank, yet how people brought around things like this.
We had an understanding, Jesus. No more violence.
Well, I got a sneaky suspicion that's the last one.
Until the next one.
Well, you know, Frankie, I heard some rumors. I heard all negotiations are finished. I heard Diablos gave up a block, all 4 sides of their turf. I heard everybody agreed no more riding in their cars at night. The 6 dead, stay dead. Nobody joins them. Only no one could shake on this on account of one piece of unfinished business left. Somebody owes something for the flowers at the little boy's funeral, tu sabe. The little boy got killed 2 days ago. Everybody agreed on that, Porello. So now I think the guy's paid up. So I got a sneaky suspicion there's going to be peace from now on. Of course, it's a rumor.
I'm going to investigate this murder right down the line. And when we get the people who did it, they're going to jail.
Chévere. Good luck, Frank. Yo, Frank, can I offer you a beer?
Okay. All right, relax. Almost made it that time.
Yes, It's starting. It's starting.
This is it.
Okay, cleansing breath.
Cleansing breath.
Again. Okay, now push. Not bad for an old broad.
Nurse Langell reports Nurse Langell to OB.
7 pounds, 7 ounces.
Oh, that's a big baby. That's a big baby. Oh.
Everybody's fine.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful. Here, have a cigar. Have one for tomorrow. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I appreciate everything.